this is Ashley. Welcome on back to my channel. So I am just like so happy to be here today because I have this fun video planned for you guys, and this is the Ninhydrin palette by Adept Cosmetics, and I have 3 looks for you and a special surprise. So right here you're getting all the beautiful duochromes, the shimmers, the high intensity shimmers that Adept has to offer, plus 2 perfectly suited grungy mattes. But before we get started, if you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you're an oldie but goodie, welcome on back. My name is Ashley. I have a doctorate in pharmacy and I love makeup, so that's how you get Dr. Ash in her makeup, and you know eyeshadow is my jam. So like I said, today I have 3 looks with this palette, the Ninhydrin palette by Adept Cosmetics. And also, guess what? I have a second palette that I'm able to give away to one of you guys. So stay tuned to the end of the video so you know how you can enter the giveaway where I'm having. This palette is brand new. Only thing I've done is just take a peek to make sure that it's not broken. Otherwise, it is very much untouched. Y'all already know I can't open packaging. So like it's good to go. Okay. So I am so happy that I have the second one right here where I can give to one of you guys because this palette has been pretty hard to get your hands on. So let's go ahead and get into the palette details, into the brand Adept. Adept Cosmetics is actually a brand that I have been wanting to try. If you guys kind of caught my video, I think I did it last fall, where it was a bunch of brands I wanted to try, and I was actually really more so interested in their single shadows, and they had a bundle. I think it was bundle number 1 that I wanted, and it was grungy goodness. And I think that the reason why I got introduced, or like the idea of Adept Cosmetics came to me, is because of Juvia Marquez. She, you know, that girl, she be posting the inspiration. Follow her, but follow her at your own risk, okay? Because she will make you spend some money. That's also the young lady how I got introduced into the glam shop, because Marta's Makeup gave Julia some glam shop, and y'all already know how I feel about the glam shop. But back to Adept. So that's how I got interested in Adept Cosmetics, because Julia would post all these beautiful build your own palettes that she would make, and the color stories would be amazing, and a lot of times she would use shades from Adept Cosmetics. So this palette is called Ninhydrin, and you know Ninhydrin is actually like a chemical, and it's a stain, I believe. I don't have the technical definition, but basically it radiates purple, so that's why the cover of this is purple. The packaging is really beautiful. Of course, it's already going to remind you of the Natasha Denona Lila palette, and it is a smooth, like it's a vegan leather, okay? And then once you open it up, you have a mirror, and you have these gorgeous shades right here. So the palette retails for $68, and you do have the 2 matte shades that I mentioned before, and I feel like it's really, really beautiful. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to share some thoughts about my experience when I purchased this particular palette, and something that I noticed. You know, I purchase everything that I show to you on my channel. So things like this, I'm not a person that gets upset really easily when brands do things. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. I will let you know. But the palette, I want to say, actually was slated to come out in February, and I actually received this palette on the 2nd pre-order, but the first launch of it was just crazy mayhem, and we kind of expected that, especially in the indie world, on things that are just so beautiful. The Plain Jane palette by Adept Cosmetics has so much positive response. So when I saw this palette, I was like, this is the one I wanted. I thought Plain Jane was beautiful, but I was still not like, I was on the fence. But Ninhydrin was really, really speaking to me. I think it was the purples. I know it was this shade right here, and the Papa Green, and I was just like, and the grungy mattes, yes, run it to me, give it to me. I'm here for it. I'm available, okay? So the palette release, she said she had 2,000 palettes already in stock, and the launch was set for like 12 o'clock noon in the middle of the week, which is fine. We're kind of used to launches just coming out whenever the brand tells us, and we always adjust our schedules when we're working. We're like, ooh, we got the alarm set. We already know. We got our friends like help us. We got our codes together. We got our payments together. And so the palette sold out within seconds. Literally, the palette was in my cart and it was snatched out of my cart. And then after the palette was sold, there was supposed to be additional pre-order, and then somehow that went away too, and I never even saw that particular pre-order. So obviously I was very upset and bummed out that I couldn't get the palette, especially I couldn't even get it on the pre-order that happened right after the initial order of the 2000. So I checked the Adept Cosmetics Instagram to see what was going on, and of course the owner, she was very happy that the palette showed up, but then she also kind of made some remarks, and it was just like, you know, like, we're rocking with you, but you also have to respect us as consumers. So apparently the owner of Adept Cosmetics, she works a full-time job, which is wonderful. I work a full-time job, and everybody, you got to do what you got to do, and at the end of the day, but this is something that we were very excited about, and she kind of made a remark like, why should I quit my job that I love so much, and then maybe I should get somebody to help her. And the statement just came off a little bit snarky, and a little bit like just bad taste in your mouth, because it was just like, she said she did the lunch on her lunch break. Okay, I understand, like, you got to do what you got to do, but maybe this lunch should have came out on a Saturday when you could have dedicated more time, because you say you felt like, you know, you couldn't really control certain things. But it was just a way, like, nobody cares that you work the other job. We didn't even know. And I don't want to sound like, it's just, at the end of the day, we all work too, and this fell in the middle of the day, and we arranged our schedules, and we're giving you our hard-earned money. So like, that really kind of turned me off, like, for a moment. I was like, dang, this is something I really wanted. This is a brand I really wanted to try. And she kind of made this comment like, you know, when some of the stuff launches at 12 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm at work, you know what I mean? So I had to readjust my life to support your brand, so I would just kind of you know, expect the same respect back. I don't really feel like she meant it, and I think she's adjusting accordingly because she's heard some feedback, but I just had to put it out there because I was very hesitant when this pre-order opened back up on the 23rd of February if I wanted to purchase the palette. But I have it, and it's great. So I have 3 looks for you, like I believe I mentioned before, but I do want to read a few cute facts about, you know, the palette off of the Adept website. And it says the palette is full of very sparkly dual chromes, multi-chromes, and 2 intense shimmers and 2 matte shades that are designed to complement and intensify and do the smokes. Okay, it says the palette is full of sparkly dual chromes, multi-chromes, and 2 intense shimmers. And of course, you have the 2 mattes. And also very important when we're talking about beautiful shimmer shades like this, there is no glitter in these products, which makes me very happy. And plus, probably puts a lot of people's mind at ease. Each shade is also removable and magnetic, so that is great. So if you're a person that likes to kind of curate your own palettes, that is wonderful. Each shade is about 3 grams of product in a 27mm pan for a minimum total net weight of 36 grams. And the packaging of the palette, the outer palette, is made in the United States, and the outer packaging is actually upcycled vegan faux leather, where you open a box, there might be a chemical smell from the packaging. I didn't have any smell from the packaging, but it's just saying that the smell is a UV coat where we used to protect the leather that will soon fade. Okay, and then there, of course, there's a mirror protector in the palette, and then you can also go online to find their ingredients, and it does contain synthetic mica, and they have the whole list. And it says some of these pigments can cause staining, and they recommend an oil-based makeup remover to remove these shadows. Also, I would like to highlight that the palette is talc-free, glitter-free, and consists of ethically sourced synthetic mica. Also, Adept Cosmetics is also PETA approved and 100% cruelty free, and they are vegan. So like I just said, I mentioned my thoughts about the palette. I'm going to give you my other thoughts about the palette as far as performance on the other side of the video, like I usually do, and I have 3 beautiful looks for you today. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Eyebrows are filled in using my usual, you know, the Goof Proof Pencil by Benefits Cosmetics 3.75. Went in with my favorite eyeshadow primer, which is the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Caffeine. So let's go ahead and get started, okay?
Girl, I see your face everywhere. When I'm going out, you'll be there. 'Cause everything reminds me of you. I can't take no more. Girl, I think I'm losing my mind. Try to go to work, but I lost track of time. 'Cause everywhere won't keep looking like you. I can't take no more. I miss your touch from your hands and your body. It hurts so much to think of you with someone else. Can't get enough when you're sweet talking to me. Now I'm talking sweet all by myself. Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. What you need from me, need your love on me, put your love on me. I'ma do everything for you. I don't want anyone but you. Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. Can we stop the clock and rewind? Go back to that moment in time when you say you want me for life. Was it all a lie? I gave my all to deserve ya, begging on my knees just to show ya you're the one I want and I love ya. No, 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 no lie. I miss your touch from your hands and your body. It hurts so much to think of you with someone else. Can't get enough when you're sweet talking to me. Now I'm talking sweet all by myself. Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. What you need from me, need your love on me, put your love on me. I'ma do everything for you. I don't want anyone but you. Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. Your love, 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 put your love on me. Your love, 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 put your love on me. I miss your touch from your hands and your body. It hurts so much to think of you with someone else. Can't get enough when you're sweet talking to me. Now I'm talking sweet all by myself. Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. What you need from me, need your love on me, put your love on me. I'ma do everything for you. I don't want anyone but you. Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me. Your love, 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 put your love on me. Your love, 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 put your love on me. Girl, I see your face everywhere. When I'm going out, you'll be there. 'Cause everything reminds me of you. I can't take no more. Girl, I think I'm losing my mind.
All right, I'm back. Here are the first two looks, and they're gorgeous. The shadows perform really well. I do find that the glitter glue does help, but sometimes it doesn't. I don't know, with some shadows, like glitter glue just helps like bring out the base color. I do find that I still need to kind of go ahead and dampen the brush with a little bit of Urban Decay. What is this, the All Night Setting Spray, or you can just use any type of setting spray that you have. But I really, really like the looks. So I'm going to leave my face details down below. For the lip, I went in with my Moxie lipstick by Propa Beauty, and then I paired it with a little bit of my lip liner from Juvia's Place. This is the Kola lip liner. But overall, I'm really, really pleased with these looks. Like this purple with this rose gold is beautiful. The mattes pair well. They just give the eye enough contour, or you could just really go in and build it up. But overall, I'm really thrilled about it. And this particular shade right here, I hadn't swatched this shade. This is ACD 18. This one really surprised me because I just wasn't expecting to have that golden shift, and it could be because I paired it along with this one, ACI 120, or just ACI 20. But overall, I really, really like the looks. I like how this one kind of gives a little bit of mermaid vibes. We got a little bit of ethereal look to it. I like how both of these looks were able to be paired with this particular shade. These two shades are very deep and pigmented, and you get a lot of sparkle, so I really do enjoy that. So let's go ahead and get started on look number 3. here is the third and final look, and I think it just came out absolutely gorgeous. The face details are the same. I'll leave them down in the description box. I did fail to mention that for all three of the looks, I did go ahead and use my Permagel liner by Pat McGrath Labs in the shade Blitz Blue, and I think it just tied all of the looks together really perfectly. I just feel like you get mermaid vibes, you get in the springtime, the bronze, the green, the purple with the blue, like everything meshes together just so well, and it's just like literally a little disco party on my eyes, and you know I'm down for that. But let's go ahead and get talking about Ninhydrin right here. So the packaging I think is actually really beautiful. I believe this is like a vegan leather. Of course, it's giving me the Natasha Denona Lila palette vibes. So this is Natasha Denona Lila, and then this is Ninhydrin, okay? So, but I mean, it's very appropriate for what the palette is called. Ninhydrin is a chemical, and it kind of gives off this purple stain. So it's very fitting, and I think like the theme of the palette is really, really gorgeous. You have some really great standout shades between the formulas. I like how it has two mattes. I like how the mattes are a little bit grungy in nature, but they give a good contour shape to the eye to just kind of put your shimmers off. Not to mention, it kind of makes it maybe a little bit more of a complete palette for some individuals who don't want to think about what type of matte shades to put on. The formulas are really nice in here. This is my first time trying Adept, and I really like it. I did find that it was like, yeah, okay. I had to kind of wet quite a few of the shades to get the maximum payoff. And I don't feel like that's a downfall, but I felt like if I was using the glitter glue, like that should have just kind of helped amp it up for me without having to use glitter glue and the setting spray. But with this look, I did not use glitter glue. I just used the setting spray, and I felt like that was sufficient enough, and I got the payoff that I wanted. I feel like all the colors just go together so beautifully. I also feel like this is a very easy palette to use. So meaning like if you don't really want to think and you're just type of person that's just like, okay, I want to do a matte and pop a shimmer, like you have it. You have a very neutral shimmer. This shimmer right here is one of my favorite shades in the palette, the ACI 22. I'll try to pop a picture in right here. Well, let me get it focused. Pop a picture in here right here. I wore it to work, and I just wore it with this particular matte, and it was really, really gorgeous. Now, that shade did crease on me. I'm not sure if it was something that I did, but honestly, it creased. But honestly, when I think about it, it was like 7 a.m. when I put it on, and then 7 p.m. when I went to go and freshen it up. So I really can't be mad. That was a 12-hour day, and I was moving around and running around at work. So the performance time of the shadows are really great. Not to mention, I also wore a look where I had ACI 23 plus Ninhydrin and a little ACI 19 going on, and that look stayed great also for 12 hours. So I'm very pleased with the palette. I'm glad that I feel like the shimmers are really, really gorgeous. You're going to get a lot of different options. Of course, the palette leaves a little bit more purple, so if purple's not really your jam, then maybe this one is not for you. But I feel like you get good neutrals. This rose gold shade is beautiful. Like, you can have played up. If you want to go bold, you can go bold. If you want to be a little bit more subdued, you can be more subdued, but you're going to get great payoff from these shimmers. I really like the mattes also. I feel like the mattes blended out very well, and overall I'm really happy that I have this palette in my collection. I just feel like it's a really complete palette. If you guys know me, I really like shimmers. I feel like it's a no muss no fuss. Literally just throw something in the crease and just put something over the eyelids. You don't even have to do all of this that I did, but I want to show versatility when I show palettes, because I feel like we spend a pretty penny for them, and we want to know that we can do more than one look. We want to know if it's more than one trick pony, and I believe it is. But like I said, it's just kind of no muss, no fuss. If you're just a person that just likes wants to put something in the crease, you have something in the crease, you don't have to pull anything else out, and then you could just put that shimmer shade all over the lid. It'll be good to go, and it's going to be a very opulent shimmer. And you have some fun with some duochromes. These are not the most like shifty of shifty duochromes, but they're subtle enough and you get a lot of flair. And I just like look what this bronze shade is giving me the feels. Like this shade, I'm really, really loving it. I think it's really, really pretty for a neutral shade. It has neutral, and it's just got something going with it. So overall, I feel like the palette is really beautiful. I feel like the packaging is great. I feel like the launch, yes, was a mess, but I'm glad that I was able to get this palette in my hands and pick up an extra one to give away to you guys, which is really, really exciting since the palette is on pre-order. I think they're going to come back with one more pre-order, and that is just like a thing. And then after that, this palette will be discontinued. I think it is a shame that the palette's going to be discontinued because it has been so hyped. A lot of people have really liked it and enjoyed the Adept formula, and I see why. And like shimmer shades and shimmer palettes are literally like all the rage at the moment. Like 2021 is the year of the duochrome and the shimmer for sure. So I feel like I don't know, I feel like the brand is starting to listen to the consumer, so I do appreciate that. So overall, I'm really glad to have this in my collection. Down below, check the description box so you will know all the rules that are required in this giveaway. I really am excited to give away this palette. I've actually never done a giveaway on my channel, so I think I'm going to make that a little bit more frequent here and there. I might not do a massive giveaway, but every once in a while when I have something to gift one of you guys for all the support that you have shown me, I will definitely make that possible. And I feel like this is something cool because it's not that easy to get your hands on. So definitely check the description box. I'm going to run it at least about a month at least, just so people can have a chance to enter. And I haven't quite thought of like everything that I want you to say in the comments to me in order for the giveaway. So that's why I want you to check the description box. And also, I don't know when this video is going to go up because my work schedule has just been so crazy. Like days that I thought I've had off, I have not had off. So I don't want to put some dates out here right now and then it just totally changes. So like I said, the description box is going to be where it's at. Of course, all my face details will be in the description box. You already know the drill. Which look did you like the most? Oh my God, I'm feeling this. I am feeling this. I think it's so pretty. It's actually Mother's Day when I'm filming this. So I am going to go to dinner with my mom and my brother, and I hope you guys all have a nice Mother's Day or had a nice Mother's Day because this video will go up afterwards. And I'm excited to wear this out. I think it's gorgeous. So this is look number one as far as my favorite look. And then, oh my God, the halo eye with the purple and that rose gold shade was gorgeous. I think like that is one of the most beautiful rose gold situations in my collection. Like honestly, besides maybe like rose gold 005, I want to say by Pat McGrath, and that's in Mothership 3. It's subversive. So, and I also really like the first look I did as well with the blue and the purple and just this gorgeous shade right here. It's so pretty. So let me know down below, have you picked up this palette? Is Adept on your radar? I am actually interested in that new palette that they released, the Codeine palette. It's kind of like the same setup, but the mattes are a little bit more funkier. So I think I'm going to try to get my hands on that as well. So let me know down in the comments, what was your favorite look? Have you tried Adept? Just let me know. Leave your comments so you can enter the giveaway. Give this video a big thumbs up. Hit the notification bell so you know when I come out with another video, which will be very soon. I feel like I have a lot of shimmer palettes going on right now. It's going to be a lot. I got a lot of eyeshadow to get through right now. Like a lot. I've been wearing it every day and I've been trying to show it on the ground, but I'm losing focus. But please go ahead and subscribe to my channel because you know I would love to have you here in my little makeup family. We are getting stronger every single day and I really appreciate your support. So with all that being said, you already know what time it is. It is time for the what time? For the what? The chair dance. Hey, chair dance. Hey, chair dance. Chair dance. Chair dance. All right, y'all. Bye.